can't get a car through here. I'll show you how it's done.
And in sport, it's a painful day on Belgian cyclist in France. Rahul will be here very soon with details. Once again. In the last few decades, Bangladesh has made big strides in meeting some of the UN's Millennium Development Goals, but it lags behind in science and technology. A school in the capital Dhaka is trying to reverse that trend. Here's Maha Sata with more.
Safwan Rahman says most of his friends probably think he's a little weird. While they tend to spend lunch breaks playing cricket or football, Safwan gravitates more towards playing around with wires and circuits.
My other classmates, they're all just like, you know, they just talk about like soccer and this and that. I'm like the black sheep in the herd, you know.
That's why Safwan feels at home at Dhaka's tech school. It's just a room with some monitors and a mess of gadgets. But for these youngsters, it's a place to unleash the tech geek inside them. Compared to the tech school's bustle, Bangladesh's public schools are playing catch-up.
Before these years, in the past years, we had to go to the class without any electronic device. Just we were the self-devices. We were the self-technology. Just we had to use our brain, nothing else.
Still, Ismat Ara Mumtaz says things are improving. These days, she has a soft spot for teaching using musical presentations. Up till about 10 years ago, there were hardly any computers to be found in public schools in Bangladesh. Today, that's no longer the case. But the teachers at the tech school say that just having computers isn't enough and that more needs to be done. Safwan and his friends here aren't just learning to use computers. They're using their knowledge to build things.
They start consuming technology at the very early age, but the developing the technology is not really happening over here. So we want to let these kids to be developers instead of just consumers.
Their showpiece is the Batman's gadget, a device that uses sonar to detect obstacles ahead, a tool they hope could one day help the blind. Like the school itself, the prototype has a long way to go. But that's not stopping these children from thinking big. Mahir Sattar, Al Jazeera, Dhaka.
Right, Rahul is with us now. What's going on in the world of sports?
I will tell you, Shaq, right now. Arsenal are through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup after beating Manchester United 2-1. National Monreal put the holders ahead after 25 minutes at Old Trafford. 4 minutes later, United were level thanks to Wayne Rooney. Well, while he was at Manchester United, Danny Welbeck was told by Louis van Gaal that he didn't score enough goals. Well, the England striker left soon after to join the Gunners, and of course, he scored the winner. To make things worse, Angel Di Maria was sent off for Man United after appearing to grab the referee. Arsenal win at Old Trafford for the first time since 2006. They'll face Bradford or Reading in the semi-finals. Meanwhile, in Italy's Serie A, defending champions Juventus are now 11 points clear. This after they beat Sassuolo